Today in Key West History is a part of the Florida Keys Podcast Network. With a modest two-story hotel and various small cottages, Long Key Fishing Camp offered a dramatic departure from the usual opulence of Henry Flagler's hotels. Palatial structures with manicured grounds, extravagant recreational facilities, and world-class amenities were the norm at Flagler's other hotels that dotted the east coast of Florida. But not at Long Key, the last resort to open during his lifetime. Prospective visitors were frankly warned not to expect the same level of comfort provided at sister properties. Yet still, they came. This rustic island with its unparalleled fishing grounds and cabins named after local fish. There was the Kingfish, the Porpoise, the Barracoota, and the shark, and they inspired fierce loyalty among its diverse and distinctive clientele, even during the years of the Great Depression. Zane Grey, Lou Gehrig, Wallace Stevens, Charles Kettering, Andrew Mellon, and Herbert Hoover were among those who would board the Florida East Coast Railway to visit this paradisiacal setting. Many of them would return season after season. Completely destroyed by the fatal 1935 Labor Day hurricane, the first documented Category 5 storm to make landfall in the United States, Flagler's unique island getaway has been largely forgotten. In March 1929, New York Yankee slugger Lou Gehrig stayed at Long Key as a guest of N. Gerlaw, a Chicago attorney and expert light tackle fisherman. Gehrig was a teammate of Babe Ruth and was one of the stars on the New York Yankees team that had won the World Series the previous 2 years. The 25-year-old first baseman proved to be just as adept on the water as on the playing field, and he caught a 55-pound amberjack, a season record for the Long Key Fishing Club. In March of 1934, newlywed Gehrig reeled in a 7-foot sailfish, while his wife matched his catch of tarpon, 4 apiece. That summer, Gehrig, who was known as the Iron Horse because of his durability as a baseball player, collapsed during a ball game and had to be helped off the field. The incident was described as a lumbago attack. He continued to play baseball and had one of his best seasons. Lou Gehrig made his final visit to Long Key in March of 1935. Catches during the visit included a 6-foot, 9-inch sailfish, as well as dolphin, kingfish, and mackerel. He had become an enthusiastic light tackle advocate and fished with his friend from Chicago whenever he could. Gerlaw, a world light tackle sailfishing champion, thought the athlete showed great promise in mastering featherweight tackle. On Gehrig's last day at the Long Key Fishing Camp, he and Gerlaw went fishing together for sailfish with extremely lightweight tackle. To their surprise, a large manta ray approached their boat, swimming just beneath the surface. The magnificent animal was estimated to be 18 to 20 feet across and weighed about 2,000 pounds. As if sensing that the men could do him no harm, the fish leisurely crossed their wake, slipping under the fishing lines that were being trolled. Gehrig noted the irony of the situation later when he told a reporter, "Of course, we couldn't have bothered this fella no matter what outfits we had unless they had been harpoons, but it was certainly incongruous for us to be out there with the lightest deep-sea tackle in the world when we sighted this giant." He added, "My real thrill this time was seeing that manta ray." And it was today, March 14th, 1934, that Lou Gehrig, the New York Yankees first baseman, was spending a few days fishing with his wife Eleanor at the Long Key Fishing Camp. And that's what happened today in Key West History. Today in Key West History is brought to you by 43 Keys Media. You can find out more about our glorious past and all the characters who played a role in making the Florida Keys what it is today by visiting 43keys.com. You can also find us as an Alexa Flash Briefing. You can find us on YouTube and anywhere you listen to podcasts. So wherever you're listening, subscribe and never miss an episode. And check out the Florida Keys Podcast Network for more shows about our beautiful Florida Keys.